All right. Hello, YouTube. My name is Gerard, aka Cross, and welcome to episode 2 of the Gaming Syndicate Podcast. Well, today we're going to try something new. We're going to try to stream on both Facebook and YouTube, but due to technical difficulties and not preparing ahead of time, we will only be streaming on YouTube for now. But Facebook will come in the future, right? For now, you could find our Facebook group in the description below. So click on that link and go like the group because we try to post every day. But this week, well, last week for gaming was real scarce. Hardly anything happened, so it was kind of dry. Right, so hopefully things will start to gain some steam in the future. Right, intros, fellas.
All
Please.
right. Trini Blaze, out and bad.
Try to speak at least a little properly now.
All right. Okay. My name
what
Heston
what
Williams.
Darren, what show? Oh, okay, right.
Wait now, let me finish now.
Okay, all right.
Trying to rush now. Right. So, Heston Williams, aka Trini _Blaze 22. Booyah.
Hmm. Okay.
I like it. I like it.
All right, Darren, go ahead.
You know, Darren Dukan, PS4 Gamer Tag, Darren_Dante. If it is my audio is pretty sucky for this episode and next week episode, I would like to say that I am not in the country at the moment, so the internet is not at the best. Just a disclaimer.
All right, and well, we have another one of the cast in the podcast right now, but he is undisclosed at the moment, so so he will join us soon enough. And the other two members, I don't know about Shannon if he'll be joining us today, but Andre, aka Not Smiley Face Man, said he will join us in a while. All right, before we start with the topics, I want to bring up a game that came out today, free on PSN Plus. The name of the game is Drawn to Death. It is a third-person shooter. It is basically Twisted Metal without the cars. Very gory, very, how should I
Explicit.
put it? Yeah, explicit. It's fun, it's unique. The game has very fun battle mechanics. It's fast-paced action. It has unique and a wide range of weapons and skins. Decent art style and sound. Right now, the things that are plaguing it at the in team deathmatch, you could only have 2v2 action right now. You could only pair up with one of your friends at the moment. In private matches, you could have 4 people max on a stage. That's not really cool, but hopefully they fix that in the future. And right now the matchmaking is kind of bad. I don't
Very.
know if it's I don't know if it's because of a lack of a fan base or if the matchmaking itself is poor. But right now the matchmaking is, for lack of a better phrase, horseshit. But
I had
my
a
first
better phrase
impression
though.
my first impressions of the game, well, it's free on PSN Plus. The game is massively fun. Hopefully, if more people join the game, the matchmaking would improve. But unfortunately, if it stays the way it is now, the game is dead on arrival. So pick it up,
Trash.
try the game. Hopefully, it improves in the future.
This
Actually, it's
is
good enough.
drawn to that's all you're talking about?
Yeah, drawn to that.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
Andre, introduce yourself there.
Introduce myself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Andrew here. Yeah.
I say gay, you know.
Yeah, I thought you
I
said that too.
swear
No?
he said gay. I'm like, really? Okay.
Hey, well, nothing wrong with that, but yeah, that appeal to the masses.
Dog, I had nothing against it. I just find it's funny that, you just say Andre gay. That's
Uh,
how the first one, my bad.
yeah.
Andre, test out, so I'm drawn to that yet.
Nah, not my kind of thing.
Mm,
All
okay.
right. Well,
I'll probably try it if we have everybody, but So say
Well,
I'm going to download it and try by myself now.
well, I'll download it tonight, so tomorrow, if there's anything, you could just shoot a message. But I
Yeah.
do want to say, the game recently released today, right?
Hmm.
Cross.
Yeah, it did.
You can't just. I
Granted,
mean,
that wasn't out for like a long while,
It
Nah.
was in, I
like a
think
year.
it was in development for a while. I think about 3 or 2 years. I know that the game was coming out, but I didn't know it was gonna come out free for PSN Plus. I guess they're trying to do the same thing, trying to catch lightning in a bottle, like how Rocket League did it now.
Hmm.
So hopefully it gets better.
But we had a fan base before, so
Yeah, well that is true. It was in beta and alpha. I can just hope that the fan base gets bigger so that the matchmaking will improve. I don't know if it's because of the lack of fan base or if
Maybe,
it's the matchmaking itself that bad.
well, maybe not a lot of people actually downloaded the game just yet because I mean it just came out.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. So
no,
hopefully,
I stand corrected because it was released today.
uh, hopefully it improves in the future because it is a good game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't find it
All
bad.
right, first topic: Arika's footage of a new EX game. You all happened to catch that last week?
Yeah, but we don't know if it's a EX game. Remember, this is celebrating the 20th anniversary this year, so
Nope.
it may just be a a game with just their characters alone.
Well, I just going by the working title it have right now, the Fighting EX layer. So
All
that's
right,
what I just
fighting EX, not
yeah.
Street Fighter EX.
Well, yeah.
So it may just be characters like Skullomania, Volcano Rosso, and so forth.
Yeah.
Good night, everyone. Apologize for my delay.
You better had.
He's back, people.
Yeah, I apologize. It was an important phone call.
I bet it was.
Actually, was though.
Okay. All right. So yeah, what are your views on possibly something that we've been looking forward to for about 15 years now?
Um, Firstly, I heard men them say they would sell a long and thing just to play this game, just to play the sample that out right now. But for the sample that out right now, it is actually pretty good
Yes, it is.
for what they did so far, graphics wise, combo wise, everything, ability wise.
Well,
Us,
from the game mechanics that they showed so far, it is basically like Street Fighter EX. The only
Yep.
to
thing
me,
that's
it
different is
just
the art
looking like a
style.
polished EX3.
Yeah, exactly.
Same thing I was saying in my
And
head.
listen,
Like,
that is fine. That
Yeah.
is what people wanted. And the sad thing is that how I think if they actually get crowdfunding, people
Mm,
would throw a lot of money towards it. And the thing is when if it actually comes out, I
mm.
think that's when the Capcom will actually feel a type of way because them could actually probably they had issues with Akira or they probably just refused to actually have a next game with them, but people wanted the X characters a good while now.
That is what I was about to ask, or if it was because of Capcom's ability, their decision not to contract Arika to make this game, or if it was Arika who wanted to make this game by themselves.
No,
If you all didn't know though, it Arika was actually making uh this same game for the 3DS, a while
yeah, they
back,
were.
but it never got released. So I think it got cancelled.
They
So
stated a reason for that, or
no,
that was up in the air.
no.
Okay. Well, I hope this thing sees the light of day and it doesn't result in a cancellation like the one for 3DS, because minus the lack of face animations right now, this game looks pretty damn good. Especially the backgrounds. I love how the backgrounds look and the stages look phenomenal.
I like the hit sparks.
Yeah,
It
Max said that
reminds
too.
it reminds me of Killer Instinct hit sparks.
Yeah, they probably got influenced by that. But good to see that my boy Kyrie getting some shine.
I was not
Been a
carrying that
while.
one. I Scolomania for the win.
Scolomania, cool too. But I've been always a Kyrie
But
fan.
even if they make the game, they would have to add, I think, a lot of more new characters because if they remove all the Street Fighter characters, it would just be a handful of them.
That is true because they were, even though they had quite a few of original Arika characters, it will still be a sparse
I
selection.
remember Arika characters probably had um other games other than EX.
Well, they were talking up. It is fighting EX there, so I think they pulled in some characters from their past games into this game itself.
Hmm.
So I guess strengthening it with people that fans familiar with will get this game some.
Because they can't just put out a game with 13 or 14 characters.
Well, I was now contemplating the pricing because it had to come at a real good price.
Unless they do it like Killer Instinct, who I think was the first fighting game that Street Fighter followed the season thing with.
Mhm.
Yeah, you basically buy the first season and you get characters, set of characters coming out each month. I think that's what most people will do now because it's like easier. But get the game out there faster, I think.
Do it like Killer Instinct, have the game free and buy the season pass if you want the characters for that season.
Well, I don't know if they might have it free, but it will
Yeah, but I
definitely.
think Killer Instinct suffer because of that too. Because
Um,
when the game had just released, it only had like 8 characters available to play.
it was still remember Killer Instinct suffered because it didn't come out the same time it came out on PC. That's the thing.
Yeah,
It takes too long to come out on PC.
yes it did.
Because like when I look at Twitch, it's like 6 people
But
viewing Killer Instinct
it's
games
still
right now.
it's still the best fighting game netcode out there though.
You
Yes. No, it is the best fighting game netcode out there. I
netcode? Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
netcode.
netcode, yeah.
I think what it using an upgraded version of GGPO, right?
I can't remember, but Max said it basically like playing offline mode.
Yeah, man. And with the addition of dedicated servers, courtesy of Xbox, no room for lag.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
All right,
none
so
whatsoever.
hopefully we get to see more about this game. Arika, don't leave us hanging. Looking forward for this. About 15 years. All right. The big topic that was revealed last week, was it? The Xbox Scorpio specs being revealed later this week.
I honestly scared enough.
there are some specs out right now, though.
Smancy's scared.
Yeah, boy, I'm scared. Like
um
Why are you scared?
because Xbox coming out with a real different kind of power,
No, but from
yeah,
a gamer's perspective, I hope that it is everything they say it is.
True.
Digital Foundry said that it is everything that they say it is. And those are the guys that just analyze FPSs in games.
I
Yes.
Yeah, but here we say that analyzing
And
FPS.
Yeah, I know,
But
but they don't only analyze that, but the
they
most
analyze
important
everything
for
like
that.
TVs, consoles, everything.
but at the end of the day, the Xbox is honestly a FPS powerhouse. When you think about it.
We will
Well,
see.
this
We
is
might.
my problem with the Scorpio right now. Is not the power of the console, is the price tag, right?
Eh,
Because if consoles are normally dominated by the casual gamer, and a casual gamer not going to spend more than, and I'm being generous here, $500 for a console. And if they say this is what they say it is, 4K native, 60 frames uncompromised, it is going to be way more than $500.
In this day and age, $500 is a lot to spend on a console.
Exactly.
Wait,
Which
bring
I
it up.
don't think. I
500
don't
you.
think they would push it for that amount, even though the prices of gaming, like it
Um,
becoming ridiculous now.
honestly, Blaze, I think it might be more than 500, to be honest.
It will be more than 500 because PCs, powerhouse PCs today, they struggle to run 4K 60 frames. with no type of interference whatsoever. So you telling me a console going to run that for 500 or less?
What they said in the press conference that coming Thursday, they said that oh, you're not gonna get a price. That's the rumor. They said that oh, there are surprises, but you not might get a price. The surprises are I feel it might have reveals for games exclusively for that, or
Mm.
they might announce either exclusive games for the Xbox One in general.
But
They could subsidize the price of the game of the console and then have um what's the word I'm looking for? If they subsidize the price of the console, they could get back money in sales of games, which is something that Sony had done with the PS3.
yeah, but Sony had a wide variety of games as opposed to the Xbox.
Yeah, but
Oh,
having a wide variety of games is not what they sell a console. It's the exclusives that they sell a console.
Yep.
And people
well,
would buy
yeah,
a
that is
Xbox
true.
for the Gears of War and the Halo
It actually have meant
and the
that
Killer Instinct.
no, yeah, it actually have meant like see one guy actually love the online better in a console than the next one. He might just buy it just for that, you know.
Yep.
But it's like it's not all people just like that. It's just that have some people just go towards that or they prefer control than the next one.
Well, yeah. But when I said wide variety of games, that exclusives fall under that same umbrella as well.
Well, they said Rise 2 is apparently a launch title for the Scorpio.
I heard that too.
So
And
Rise was actually very good for the time it came out, especially on the Xbox One. Graphics wise,
yeah, graphics wise, it was pretty.
then again, it's Crytek.
Well, yeah, that is what they're known for. Pretty game, no substance.
Exactly.
Um, Cross, you did say that we didn't get no specs as yet.
uh, no, we did get some. I think it's 12 gigs of GDDR5 RAM.
Yeah, versus the Xbox One, 8 gigs of DDR3
Mm.
and 32 megabytes of static.
Yeah, but they're going to
So,
release the full list of specs this Thursday.
Which
yeah,
could probably be amped up.
I also heard that how the whole GUI and thing would be completely different
yeah,
as
Go,
that
well.
going
that
back
is
to a
what
point that
everyone will
you
hear.
you stated, Brian, where they might have Scorpio exclusives. I think that's a bad move on. It may be a good move on their part to go forward, to progress forward, but fans they won't like that, seeing as they bought an Xbox
Yeah.
already.
The thing is, fans will like it, but I think that the only reason they might do it is actually to show what the console is capable of. That's
Yeah,
the only thing I would think of why they would do that.
Yeah, but then they could just use upscaling.
Uh,
and that is what they're
remember
trying to avoid.
yeah, that's the whole thing of the console to not be like the PS4 Pro.
Mm-hmm.
But then
Oh,
again, right now it have the market for people that have 4K TV is so small, even in the US.
Yep, that is true. And 4K TVs and 4K monitors right now, I think their refresh rate's kind of bad.
Yeah, a few of them I know had
Yep.
some bad
So hopefully next year or during the release of the Scorpio or whatever its name will be, hopefully we'll see some monitors or some TVs that can go ahead with the Scorpio.
Because right now, if you had to buy TV, you had to look for things that 4K capable and that are HDR compatible.
Yep.
so you're basically gonna have to redo your whole setup then.
Because right now, people really don't care about 3D TV anymore.
Yeah. And
3D
it don't
TV
make
is a thing of the
sense.
past.
Don't make
Yeah,
sense buying the Scorpio for 4K native when they don't even have a 4K monitor or
and
TV.
and you can't even stream in 4K because the net is horrible.
Yeah.
There's also one more well fact that this guy stated.
Mm.
Um, I think this is Axdan from Windows Central. He stated that the Scorpio will be sporting an internal power supply ditching the clunky power bricks,
Finally.
as well as will be sporting an incredibly incredibly compact design with
Well, the
advantages in cooling. That is what he did say. So I I want to wait and see for myself because I I don't know much about Xbox. I'll state that upfront. But
mhm.
if it is going to do an internal power supply and they're going to keep it compact, I want to see how compact is compact for them.
But they ditched the power brick since they released the slim version of the Xbox One, you know.
Well, that
Or
is
the
what this
S.
guy
Yeah.
was. That
Yeah,
is what this guy was stating.
and the S is
I'm
pretty
coming back
small.
in a second, there, fellas.
Okay.
Well, my best guess is to say compact. I guess, and they might have to go with the same body of the Xbox One S.
The only thing I would like for this Scorpio console to have is actually how you see how simple it is to swap out a PS4 drive. You
Yes,
could have never do that with the Xbox One. You would have had to buy a external hard drive, which supported it from launch, compared to the PS4. But
which
um
recently started supporting it.
yeah, but that's unique gripe I would like them to have the swappable hard drives easy.
Well, one could hope.
Oh, and by the way, Phil Spencer said that you won't be able to interchange parts for the Xbox, like graphics card, RAM, whatever. It is not a PC, still a console at heart.
Um,
Well,
I want.
I mean that was expected, though.
All I
Oh
think
well,
they
hmm.
would change the controller though.
They have
No,
to. They
I
have
don't
to,
think they
boy.
would.
Oh gosh, boy.
I
You
don't.
need, boy.
I don't
First
think
of
they would.
all, Blaze, stop hating on the controller. The controller is actually pretty good, eh?
I don't like it, boy. I never did.
I want to
Um,
say something, but I will keep quiet for
it
two.
actually is really comfortable. No, the new one is actually really comfortable compared to the past ones.
Yeah.
The only problem I had is that I wish when it is now launched, it had the headphone feature as the PS4. But now the newer models of controls, they fix that issue.
Well, I never had a problem with the controller either. The Xbox controller I had a problem with was the original Xbox controller, that
About
big
the big
Obzoki
batarang.
one. Yeah, that is the one I had a problem with. But the newer ones, like the 360 controller and the Xbox One controller, I never had an issue.
The
I never.
Xbox One controller was a lot better,
It is a lot better.
but I still find, I don't know, boy. I just don't like.
And it lasts way longer than the PS4,
Well, battery wise,
battery wise.
because they don't have a big flashlight. That's just why.
If I charge my Xbox One controller, that shit will last for like probably like 2 weeks.
My
That
PS4
is
controller lasts about 4 hours.
I was going to say three and a half.
Nah, but that is when you actually have on your headset and
Dog,
Here's
I have a
everything.
USB
so
headset.
I think
I
most
was
in this
actually
group actually
I
has
was
a
actually
USB headset.
I was actually looking to get one of those wired controllers for the PS4, but I ain't see come out on Amazon yet to buy.
Those are
Yeah,
actually better because the response time
the
will be so much
yeah,
better as
two
well.
that actually the rate up. One from I think it was Razer,
Mm,
and one from a company named Nanco, Nacon, Nancon or something like that. Yeah,
Nikon.
yeah. One is actually for like a pro controller with additional triggers,
Mm,
and the next one is just like a typical wired one. And they got
yeah.
good reviews, so
I would want that wired one when I play in Street Fighter. 'Cause that the Bluetooth response time not too nice, no, at all.
because every time you're in a sweat session and you see you're controlling charging, that ain't too nice, huh?
So remember when my controller died when we played Rank and Uncharted?
Ah,
We almost lose.
No.
Never again. Never again.
But the city conference is 9 o'clock Tuesday morning,
Mm,
so we'll see.
9 o'clock in the morning. That would be like what, 12 o'clock? 2 o'clock?
No, it's actually 9 p.m. 9 a.m. Eastern time. The
Okay.
regular, yeah.
All right. Hopefully. Okay. Sort of mini topic, I guess. Tom Clancy Shadow Break reveal trailer.
First of all, the name
ah,
alone, dog.
I just watched that trailer and I cringed a little bit. not
Dog,
going to even
you
bother
you
with that.
know you know what was the sad thing about that trailer? Everybody thought it was a console trailer, but then they see mobile game.
Yeah, boy, I know get catch.
This is what I don't understand though. Why companies run on this mobile market for, boy? Nintendo did it and actually said that um Mario that Mario run did not sell good.
Because people will pirate the game and get
Not
it
only
by
that,
any means.
not only that though, it's just like you have to buy the game to play the worlds. It have no way of actually unlocking it by just playing continuously.
Microtransactions. That is what these companies want. That is what Ubisoft did with For Honor, and that is what they're trying to do with the mobile market. They want this microtransaction money.
I don't even know why Tom Clancy even announced this game. How long people waiting for a Splinter Cell?
Yeah, I'd like to play one of that on PS4.
Splinter Cell was so good back in the PS2 days and
Yes, it was.
and normal Xbox days, and it just went to trash later on. Just like how Prince of Persia was good back in the PS2 era,
Yeah.
and it turned to trash in
I
the
didn't.
PS3 era.
I didn't play Blacklist. Was Blacklist good?
It wasn't. Compared to the first three Splinter Cell games,
Hmm.
it wasn't.
Hmm.
They made it turned less stealth and more Rambo.
Yeah. The most of these companies, well, developers, you see them transition into that. Look at how Resident Evil was. How it transitioned from 3 to 4. It was more action based. But
Yep.
people seem to like that, well, because it was done well.
I find Resident Evil 6 was a good game.
Well,
It was they could have they didn't need to name it six. It could have just be a spin-off.
um, I guess.
It
But
was a
yeah, I agree with Andre. It was enjoyable, but I think
yeah.
it was because of co-op. It was enjoyable.
This trailer actually got positive likes.
It was that
What
Tom
trailer?
Clancy.
The Shadow Break.
Yeah, but it have a heavy amount of dislikes.
The one I'm watching, no, the one I'm watching on Ubisoft it have more likes than dislikes.
That is Ubisoft controlling the user base.
Yeah, yeah.
A guy asks, "Are they slapping Tom Clancy name on anything now?"
That is what it looks like. To be fair, we haven't touched Ghost Recon in about a month, eh?
I actually finished it. I am going to be honest. It was pretty good. Like I said, it is a game you want to play with a group of people. You don't want to go in just by yourself, unless you want to go trophy hunting.
Um, but aside, what kind of game is this Shadow Break game?
I don't know. That's the trailer
Oh,
they released, and that was all I saw. I didn't bother to look up anything after that because it didn't interest me.
from what I saw,
Oh my god, I'm not watching it here. Oh my lord.
Hmm?
from what I saw from someone doing a quick gameplay guide of it, I guess. I'm going to say it's like most of the other sniper games they have on
Yes,
the
I was
mobile.
not going to say that, Daria.
Like, okay, for example, Deer Hunter, it's not like uh a pure sniping game because you have your handguns, you have your shotguns as well as normal assault rifles. But it has the same aspect. It looks like it's gonna have the same aspect of the sniping from the Deer Hunter 2017 or 2016. Can't remember which one it
How you
was.
know about Deer Hunter?
I have it on my iPhone. I am not proud to say it. I
Because
do. I
I'm trying to think what is there? I never hear about this game ever.
I I do play it when I am traveling, and I'm not talking about by plane. I'm talking about in a maxi, so that way, at least I wouldn't be too bored.
So you like to be shooting them rabbits and shit.
Of course, shoot a little bear in the brain, or in the lungs, or in the
Boy,
heart.
this
Shoot
is
some.
why I have a 3DS, bro.
I'm actually considering to pick up one. I'm not going to lie, but uh, yeah, that's it basically. It has that feel, and I will download it just to try it out, and I'll give you my honest opinion on it
I will
the
pass
next time.
just because my phone can't run it.
Is that the only reason, or are you going to pass because you really don't care for it?
I really don't care for it. Like mobile games on the whole is like I would download a game, play it for
Mm.
like 10 minutes and then uninstall it because I'd be like, Why even download this in the first place?
Why even bother to waste my memory on this game?
Yep.
That's probably like your
I don't know.
reaction,
It's
right?
like my attention span for mobile games is like it doesn't make sense.
That, uh,
It don't make sense because I accustomed to like if you play like Uncharted 4, all these blockbuster AAA games, and then you go to play um
Mario Run.
Mario Run or this Candy Crush game. Like
Ah,
it
yeah.
kept come like you're walking out money to buy something nice, and then you walk down Rattan to get something else. Two
you know,
completely different things.
talking about Candy Crush, I actually got a request on Facebook today for someone today asking me to give them a life on Facebook, and I'm like, people still play this?
Or I notice anybody sending me requests like that, they will officially get blocked. Like that is 2014, 2013 business.
I
Don't
was
bring it in 2017.
I actually block all requests like that as well.
Mm. All right, so
All they don't want to share.
Share what?
Yeah. Wait, his lives. People be asking for
Oh, like
what he said?
lives.
live.
lives. To share the lives in Candy Crush.
What?
Would you like me to share life for you?
To me, if somebody could, if I could try and make somebody play PS4 and they say, "Nah, me playing that shit," but yet you gonna play Candy Crush, I would slap them
You put it in a nice way. I would have done more, but
But
because
yeah, come on,
they're not
that
making sense.
yeah, not making sense at all.
That's like this guy I know. I'm not gonna say his name, but he plays phone games like right through. These MMO ones, we have to
Mm,
recruit a party and then go in the dungeon and spend the energy and try and get rare loot. And keep on
mhm.
spending the energy and retry and retry. And he has the game there and the game is on auto battle. And he just sits watching the screen.
So then what's the point?
So I asked him, so I said, if you like gaming so much, why never got a console? Nah, I'm not into that.
yet still you would, just sit down, put the game on auto battle and
Yeah.
watch at the screen and be like, I'm going to get some
Yeah.
interesting
The other
loot
day,
today.
the other day he came and told me he finally dropped in the game. I was like, congrats. But he picked up an next one.
Wow.
And it's people like that these developers trying to attract right now.
Yeah, because of microtransactions, they get more money out of them.
Yep. Hence
Because
Shadow Break.
the hardcore gamer go grind it out.
Yep.
Uh, just going to give a short, just something for now. After we discuss the next topic, then I'll give a list of stuff. Just quick stuff.
I hear
Wait.
nothing he's saying, no?
Oh,
Yeah, you went down. I don't know if
okay.
it was a
What I said,
secret. That
what I said. Sorry, my
that was a
bad.
secret, or
Yeah, I was talking to my phone, but yeah, what I said
no, like
was,
some tickle or something.
please,
What?
please,
Blaze, that
I, I
Blaze.
will, I
That
will
is
tell you
Blaze
what I have to tell you
pastime, though.
later.
That's Blaze pastime, like into tickle man.
No,
No,
no, no,
I
no.
hear the man.
Ross, you
The
forget
man
that
start
this
from here.
man. Go ahead, Blaze. I'll let you finish. Go ahead. I'll let you finish. Just please don't interfere
Call
with
waiting.
Hennessy tonight,
Quality.
please. Just don't interfere with Hennessy tonight. I
I
ask him to
swear,
lick your toes again.
I swear he was going to go beep, 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 beep,
Yeah.
or signal.
And as I was gonna say, you did mention Fauna a little earlier. I do know that there are two characters coming out from the six that they claim they will be giving us. The two characters, one of them is going to be a ninja base. From what I saw so far from the silhouette, because they did not put in a full character description or details of it. The silhouette itself give out like the traditional ninja look, but they have the two, I want to say, it's not the axes, like the kind of rakes, if it
Hmm.
is anyone knows what I'm talking about.
Or
Uh,
like the is the tree like something like Whitehead's Vig I used to use.
a claw.
No, no, not a claw. It's not a claw. It's like an axe, but the blade is not broad. It's just long. It's like a smaller
Oh,
sight. It's like
yeah,
a
I
smaller sight.
understand. Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
but it has the chain on it and the ball and all of that
Yeah, yeah,
nonsense.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That
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 Darren,
is
that is the same weapon that's in Neo.
yes, I forget the name. My bad.
Yeah, I forgot the
I
name as well.
I that is one of the characters, so it's gonna have a ninja base. Although they already have something from Japan, which is the samurai glow, samurai faction. Sorry, as
Mm.
well as well, that is what they're gonna base this character on. They that is what everyone is assuming it's going to be under the samurai faction, and the next character is gonna be based with the knight faction, which is a centurion, Roman army, I believe. It's supposed to
Oh,
be like how I believe it's not the conqueror, the warlord from the Vikings. You have the shield and you have your traditional gladiator sword, the traditional gladiator armor and whatnot, the skirt with the armored chest and the helmet like from Troy and whatnot.
yeah.
That's what it is. It looks like to me so far. I am going to be honest with you. I do not want the ninja to be like a peacekeeper, and
Because
I
that is what I was thinking. Because the peacekeeper is kind of like a ninja right now, to me at least.
yeah, well, it is based under the assassin slash harassers as well. Same thing as the Orochi, which I may not. And I do not want that Centurion to be anything like the Warlord or the Conqueror. I despise those shields with a love.
With a love. Okay.
Not
So
with a hatred, with a love, because all these guys do in 2v2s or 1v1s, because that is all my internet up here could support, is they will legit watch at you and just crouch down in the position to be blocking from the three different directions. So I have to run up to this guy, hopefully break his guard, and then deal some damage and constantly keep doing that. As well as the Valkyrie, I forgot the Valkyrie. Valkyrie loves to just go in the corner, block from attacks, and just put you down. That's all it likes to do. And then do the unbreakable sweep that it has, rinse and repeat. That's all.
All
But
right.
yeah, that's all I had to say on that.
Okay. Well, you enjoy that.
I will.
All
I will be
right.
cussing a lot. So if anyone wants to, join in for a gameplay, like I said, my gamer tag is Darian underscore Dante.
Yeah. All right. Last main topic. Rurouni Kenshin returns in a brand new 5 act story this
Ooh.
March.
I was actually waiting on that for some time.
Yeah. So new
I think
five
they should
acts
have left him dead.
Um,
Mm.
is it following any manga still for this 5 act, or is just brand new material?
From
Uh, it's a brand new 5 act story, so probably not.
Is it still following, picking up from the anime that showed back in the day?
yes and no. From
Because
what
they just like just cut the anime just so right.
Yeah, they did.
from what I researched on
The anime
again,
was finished in a movie
Mm-hmm.
where
what I
Kenshin had died.
Yeah.
what I
Spoiler alert.
And those that was actually connected. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
it was canon.
um from what I read recently, the if in back in December in 2016, the author Watsuki recently returned for the Tale of Rune and Renshin. Gonna pronounce this guy and I'm gonna butcher his name. I know that for sure. Asatoru's criminal record, which featured a new protagonist named Ashitoro, obviously. From
No,
what it is,
he's a
we
protagonist slash antagonist,
yeah, sorry, my bad, I left
basically.
that out. From what it is, I saw is that we are going to have our favorite characters dueling with the ex-criminal Ashitaro. So I guess I do want to see how they're gonna adapt this into it. That's what I want to see. Like the older characters, I don't remember any of their names offhand right now.
I remember their Sony dub names because that is my favorite version of Samurai X
I
of
don't remember.
Kenshin
I don't
of
remember
Rurouni
it.
Kenshin,
But they also did say they will bring back the Wandering Samurai himself. So
which is
They said it'll
Kenshin.
bring back what?
the Wandering
Basically,
Samurai
they
himself,
bring back
Genshin
Kenshin,
Himura.
Rurouni
Okay.
Kenshin. Yeah.
So I am actually going to be a little more surprised on this. A little bit on this topic, but it doesn't have to do with the 5 arc. Anyone saw the live action movies?
Yeah, I did.
Huh.
I watched them.
I watched them and fall asleep.
What did well besides Skeggs, Smiley, what was your opinion on it?
I find it's probably one of the better
Live actions.
live action adaptations of anime that they ever had.
Okay.
You'll see that
Yeah.
Parasite Eve one. That one was so hilarious.
I
Nah, I don't know what's wrong.
I am actually scared for this Netflix adoption of Death Note.
Oh, that was too much. That CG for Migi was was too much.
Yeah, but that was actually rated one of the best as well. Huh?
I was laughing my ass off. To be honest, I'm not very hyped for this 5 arc story, but I'll give it a chance. See what it has to offer.
I am talking about live actions. I am very scared of Netflix adaptation for Death Note.
Well,
I was
because
I was
It,
never that fan, so
it already have a good adaptation of Death Note into live action.
We're talking about the live action
Japanese version.
series or the
The
movies
movie,
itself. The two movies.
the two movies that they had.
I thought it was pretty good.
So they could have just stayed with that.
oh,
But
man,
right
they
now
won't
Netflix is trying to make money on everything.
and of course they whitewash it. Normal thing.
True.
Well, except
True.
for L.
I see what you did there.
Oh yes.
But what do you think about the guy that got to play Ryuk, William Dafoe?
I
Willem
think
Dafoe is a good actor.
yeah,
He
I think
actually
that's a
looks like a
perfect fit.
Shinigami.
That's a
Well,
perfect fit to me.
didn't I believe Andre did say that they kind of did had a William Dafoe influence on the Ryuk modeling for the
Yeah,
anime itself.
they
Yep.
did. They did have one.
Yeah.
So getting him to do the part, you know, why not?
It's only fitting.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
only for time.
Right. Well, that's it for me topics. It was real dry this past week. Oh, Persona 5. Brian, what is your first impressions on that game?
I would say if you listen for a good RPG after that trash of Final Fantasy, I would say pick it up because for the first hour I played, that game is amazing. The GUI, everything is like so completely different from any RPG.
Mm,
And
okay.
Persona games actually have a good story.
Yeah, because from what I played for Persona 4, that game was quality. And that was
Well,
on PS2.
I have it downloaded already. I'm just going to finish up Nier first before I decide to go and start playing that.
Okay, finished New yet?
No, not new. I didn't even start back
Yeah.
I would
since
Okay.
new.
recommend it to anybody because the game is
I
actually pretty good.
I will be honest with you. Although it did not make February's top 10 sellers, I would still say it's a pretty good game. But I will say that Nier is
But Nia did.
different. No, not Nier, Neo.
Oh, Neo. Yeah, yeah.
Nier, on the other hand, I would say it's a pretty good game. Now, I did see some people like after in the first mission they actually gave up on it because it has a kind of this old school arcade game. I think is forget what it was. It was based on like a spaceship, but it had that feel like in the beginning of it. But like after the first 2 minutes of playing it, you actually get a different feel of it, and the game actually did catch my interest from then. I've always liked mecha anime and anything
There's
to do with like mecha on the whole. So to me, it did catch my attention a lot with it.
is a
So
platform games action game, so
yeah,
Yep.
it will be interesting. It will be freaking fun.
not only that, the game actually has a nice story behind it with like the side quests.
It shows the story you're talking about or 2B?
No, I wasn't talking about 2B. I was actually talking about the story.
Okay.
I don't watch at computer generated images like some people in this call at the moment. I'm gonna call names, but the
I
game is
honestly don't know who you're talking about now.
could be pointed
But
it could be pointed at either Cross, Skeggs, or Blaze.
That can't be me.
always
No,
pointed
can't
at
be
me.
me.
I wouldn't point it at Skeggs because Skeggs he
Anyway,
and then yesterday Cross was saying he give him 10 minutes he could jump online to run some game. He just dealing with that issue. Do not want to call out his issue. Case.
Wait, You better
I'm
say it
not
now
lying.
because you don't sell them out.
He was trying to, get rid of our old flame. That's the best way I'll say it.
Oh, and
Me,
apparently it is 2D from your assumption.
Well, I did not say that. No, no, no. I'm saying that I'm not going to say who it is, and these are the reasons why I'm saying it.
Okay.
Because, and also, Blaze is married, but that didn't stop him from stopping the dog from licking his toe that night and being like, yeah, look at like
Well,
that, yeah.
What's
Darren,
wrong? You taking that
Darren,
though? I wasn't taking
Darren,
that,
you are
Anyway,
treading
nah,
on some thin ice, eh? When men
nah,
sort of
but
when men sort of make you out, I will hear about you.
listen,
Well,
listen.
you have
Anyways,
nothing much for me to get me out for, Just saying.
anyways, I would like to, since we finish our topics, I would quickly like to say some.
Hmm.
Prison Break returns tonight, fellas.
Mm.
Oh, for real.
Yeah, it's already out there. Season 5, episode 1.
Hmm.
iZombie also returns
Oh
tonight.
yes.
Oh, finally, thank
Frick
you.
yeah.
So
Can't wait to watch that.
that's a reminder.
Dog, she is B.
Oh, talking about CW series, I know Arrow and Flash is going on a break until the 25th of this month.
Thank the Lord Arrow going.
Nah, but Arrow actually going
I kind of
decent.
enjoying Arrow more than Flash this season, to be honest with
Nah,
you.
nah, I won't agree with you there.
I know you're going to agree with me. I don't know if it's
nah,
because
by the other day, that flash flood, that musical, that duet thing, I could have dead.
Was
I
trash.
didn't bother to watch at it as yet. I
No.
did hear two of my friends that say it was pretty good, but
Complete
It was
I was
trash.
pretty
kind of
good.
Complete trash.
I
We
I
your
was
friend
I
and
liking
them watch. Your friend and them
if
sit down and still watch the long time Power Rangers.
well
that
I
might
could
be
tell
better
I
than
could
that
tell
Flash
it
episode.
I could tell you who it is you could go and talk to, but I'm not gonna call it out
That
on
that
stream.
that nah boy.
But
Mm-mm.
to me, I want to watch at it first and then give my honest opinion on it. But Arrow is going pretty good for me.
Shit.
I'm actually enjoying it this
And
season.
you ever check out Riverdale?
Yes,
Mm-mm.
I am
No.
actually watching at it.
That is actually going pretty good. It's based on
Yes,
Archie, the comic.
Re-
but it
Or
has its own modern twist.
Yeah, just a modern twist of the Archie comics.
It's not like old
it's a
joyous and
crime
whatnot.
drama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
but make a guess who is the narrator for it.
Morgan Freeman.
Nah, that would have been epic. But make one guess from the
Uh,
Archie gang. I'm talking about the original Archie gang, by the way.
I have no idea, but Jughead.
Yep, correct.
Yep. And you know who is Jughead, right?
I
I
never
don't
saw
know.
him back in any other movie though, Darren.
Zach Okudi way from Sweet Life of Zach and Goody.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for real?
Mm. I don't know if
That
it's Cody or if it's Zach. I want to believe it's Cody, the one who is the supposedly
but
smart one.
Darian, that black hair girl though.
Vic, how you call she again, boy? I know who you're
That
talking
boy
about, eh?
is fine, boy.
Yeah, boy. I'll give you that, boy. She's real. I'll give you that. But
Well,
I really don't like Cheryl though. Cheryl kinda
But honestly, the
I don't
show is
know.
actually pretty decent.
It is
how,
good for what it is.
how many seasons out right now?
If
One,
no,
it,
One.
it's only
one,
start. It's
I'll
only
start.
recently start.
Oh, well, I
about
don't know now.
about what 7 episodes out or 8 right
I
now, I
think
think.
70 is eight. Is eight,
Yeah.
I think. It's eight.
Oh,
Mhm.
yes. All right. Anybody have any topics they want to share? Anything at all?
I have a few side notes for updates on PS4. Grand Theft Auto 5 online. They released a new car. It's the classic Grotti Turismo. It's going for 700,000 in game. I did not even bother to upgrade it as yet. Killing Floor 2 got an update. Not too sure what it is. The last update was pretty good. They introduced a new mode and a map.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it for the PS4 updates for
Blaze,
now.
did you know a new map released in Uncharted?
I heard about it, but
Me and Jared played it this evening.
How was it?
Um, it's it looks more of the same as usual, but it have
So,
more like swinging and stuff,
so,
basically.
Yeah.
so it's basically like we was discussing that day. It's just a repetitive map then.
And
Yeah, but you can get more rope melee kills in this map for sure.
you could flank from everywhere basically.
Yeah, the
okay.
map is basically one complete circle, and you can
So like
all
New
of them
Dev
can meet
London.
yeah, you can meet in the center. Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh, right, we did talk about this already, right? My bad.
So tomorrow you all want to run some Uncharted or
Oh, by the way, you all should download John to Death. It's actually pretty good.
We did start talking about that earlier.
Yeah,
I know he
you were
wasn't here.
undisclosed.
You were attending a personal matter.
Of course, of course.
um,
We shall not disclose any details. It is
one
sensitive
one
information.
one of our listeners, they suggested that we talk about the sales that are going on every week. So Steam sales right now, War of the Overworld, it's
Crap.
priced at 750.
Yeah.
I love the pricing, but
It's
I like
priced
it,
at
but
crap right now. So
so what type
750,
of crap do can I use my own crap?
apparently 750 crap. Crap you could buy for 750. Golf with your friends,
Crap.
three
crap?
389. Play for Payday 2, you could get that for $5.
That is
Dishonored
actually a good
2, you
deal.
could get that for $30. Dark Souls 3, $30 as a good price for Dark Souls 3, by the way. It's a steal. Dark Souls 3 Deluxe Edition at $55.23. On special promotions, an indie game named Draw Slasher, or whatever that is, for 50 cents.
Draw Sasha.
Slasher.
Oh.
Gig on Tank Offensive, 80 cents. Rogue Contracts, 80 cents. Polarity, 80 cents. So it basically have a lot of games on special promotion for under $2. So under, most of them under $4.
There's also a THQ Nordic Humble Bundle sale going on right now. Again, $334 worth of games for like $15.
That is pretty
Yeah,
nice.
And guess what? Sony has another sale, and it's on Grand Theft Auto.
Up to
Yeah.
55%
Sale.
off. Up to 55% off. Sales end on Monday.
sale
If
always end on Monday, and then it comes back.
Yeah,
if
that's
you
true.
with
Go ahead.
yeah, if you pay $15 again, all the Darksiders, even the remastered ones,
Hmm.
and the originals, again MX-ATV. If you pay $11, you get this all the Destroyer Humans, you get the Legend of Key, and some game called Chronos. If you pay $1, you get Red Faction, Arcania,
Never
um,
heard of that.
and basically some other small games, but is you're getting it for $1. So
Hmm.
Can't go wrong.
There's one thing about Steam. Steam does always have good sale.
Going ahead with the
Opposed
PS4
to
sales.
no,
Sorry
but
for
no,
cutting you off.
this year is actually consoles, eh?
last console.
Yeah.
Watch Dogs 2 Deluxe Edition is $35, and there is the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series season pass for 16, which is only $4.
Oh
You're
right, I
saving.
forget that came out.
It's only really saving $4, and that is it for games. I mean, there are things for movie deals and
Nobody care about that.
and TV deals. So I'm just going to not bother with that.
Whoever does buy movies, you all want some slap.
I don't think I know in Trinidad. I know in Trinidad you cannot actually buy the content or rent it.
Yeah, you could
You could.
if you have a VPN.
Well, okay. Besides that, I don't think you could.
Players, were you still doing Play Need for Speed?
Aboard.
This is why
Wait,
his
wait, wait.
name is
Before,
Blaze.
Yeah.
before we jump in,
That's right.
Blaze, buddy, I'm sorry for
Yeah.
saying that. You know, you like the dog to lick you too. Please don't be tooting.
What?
Boy.
Carry on. Time and place for everything.
Ah.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Um,
one.
I think we should wrap this up now.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should
we
wrap this
actually
up.
playing Destiny
Because,
still.
sorry, folks, it was very dry this week, but whatever.
Like
We
my
end early.
ex.
I wonder why, Brad. I
Not because,
wonder why.
no, I'm talking about personality, dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I had something entirely different in mind.
I was just thinking something
It
wrong.
is me. Don't worry. When it's me, it's the river that's flew. But anyway,
All right, okay. Outros people. Andre.
Okay. Well, thanks for listening. Hope you all join next week. later this week. I don't know. Whenever next we have another one.
Hopefully, we'll have a more consistent schedule by next week. Darren?
Well, like Andrew said, thanks for listening. Please try to tune in. Like we said, we'll start making our Facebook page a little more active, as well as hopefully we'll have our other social media platforms up and running by the end of this week.
All right. Blaze?
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Blaze, you was so non-existent this podcast, huh?
Yeah, because I didn't really.
No,
Too
it-
much
I wasn't
reading.
really
probably
in
if
it
you
today.
just press and turn off your PS4, then you might.
Nah, PS4 wasn't on all the time. But yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more updates, more reviews.
Hmm.
And possible videos, may know when they're coming out. Hint, hint.
Um,
Two
eventually,
hints away. Wow.
eventually we would get like gameplay running in the background during the podcast, or
Yeah.
like the topics we would be talking about would be displayed in the background. So,
Yeah, this is all temporary. This black screen right now is just temporary. We'll have all that in the future.
but
Soon.
I
All that
don't, I
jazz.
don't only have a radio voice, so just say it.
If you say
Yeah,
so.
Coming
Brad?
from the guy who met him recently.
Thanks for listening. Hope you all tune in. It was nice. All the curly hair girls. Good night.
Just the curly hairs, but you could
Alright.
actually, shout out for all the girls.
Shout out all the girls, but the curly hair girls is them as you want to get my money.
Apparently, you live on a kidney too.
Yeah.
Alright, so my name is Gerard, aka Cross. Thank you for listening. As Darren said, we will have most of the social media up by next week. The Facebook group is live, and the link is in the description, so go and like it. We try to update every day, so stay tuned for more updates on the Scorpio, among other things, later this week. Right? And that was the Gaming Syndicate podcast,
Woo!
and we out.
Yeah.